Tell me what you think. Tell me how you were feeling this time last year.
Let's see. This time last year we just found out. Is that right?
Yeah, a week ago.
Kind of overwhelmed, anxious. Sure that we could do something. Huh?
Talk louder. Trying to be coy.
I don't know. I felt like we would make progress, but I also felt like we were, we had a tough road ahead, and just kind of felt overwhelmed with not knowing where to start. We just got back from that conference, and it seemed like there was a lot to do, but we also knew that he wasn't as nearly as bad off as a lot of kids. And we had that going for us. And we knew we would do whatever we needed to do, so we had that going for us. We knew that if we required changes in diet, we could do that because you were always so disciplined about your own diet that we could do anything with the diet. That's how I remember how I felt. I don't know if that's actually how I felt. That's how I remember.
How are you feeling today, though, about where we're at? Did you think this time last year we'd be taking our first real vacation with Logan, confident enough to fly with him?
No.
Wait, before you answer, let's check in where he's at. No, he's not that far. He looks far in the camera, but he's down there at the water's edge, playing with his little boat, or his little. No, he's got his car out.
Well, I think the best thing I could say about describing where we are now is that this morning, as we were eating breakfast, before we could come down to the beach, he was acting normal. He kept asking, how many minutes until we're done? And then he'd say, how many minutes now until we're done so we can go to the beach? It was very, what I think of as normal 6-year-old behavior. And we see a lot of that now that we didn't before. And he's been very sociable with the kids here.
Yeah, he even got mad at the kid that took his toy.
Yeah. Appropriately mad. And is, talking to people. He's being very, very much a big boy. And I think he's enjoying the results of a lot of hard work this year.
What would you say is the biggest change developmentally for Logan? Like, what's the thing that you have seen him go from, like, had not really given up hope, but we just didn't know why he wasn't doing these things, but this year he's just doing it.
Yeah, I think the clearest thing is just normal flow of conversation, and not having to have so many rules about what a conversation is, and being able to react and be dynamic with the other person, and talk about related things that aren't completely off topic that he just wants to talk about, and can do it without just asking questions, just having real rigid patterns to how he talks to people. I think that's clearly the biggest thing. He's gotten a lot better as far as his fine motor skills and stuff like that, but I guess in a way I never really worried about that stuff. I just thought it would take practice. Once the things that he chose to work on physically, he's always been able to figure it out and get there. But at the same time, his progress has been really strong, and it was hard for me to even know where he was really lacking for his age. But Katie certainly told us that, showed us. helped him get where he is.
Okay, now tell me who you want to thank for this last year and why.
Well, I guess I'd just go in order. I would start with all the people at the DAN conference, the Defeat Autism Now conference. We learned a lot there, even though it was kind of overwhelming. And then everybody at the RDI class in Philadelphia that we went to. There was a lot of good information about, gave us a lot of terminology about the things that kids with autism lack, and sort of how to spot it and how to work with it. Miss Jennifer, the first professional on our team, helped us figure out what we wanted to do for school and helped us with everything. I mean, just sort of really guided us on what was important to work on. And for Challenge and Logan, it's been very easy to sort of just work at his pace and gradually make progress, but she really pushed him. It was hard a lot of weeks for her to push him, on him and us and her, but she knew that she had to do it to get the results she wanted. And I think that shows a lot of wisdom for someone so young to know you have to push that hard. Miss Courtney and Miss Katie at Speech Path have been great with him, and the fact that he so likes to go in there and learn new stuff, and it's a good environment for him to pick up new things. And I think they've done a great job. And as long as we keep making progress at the rate we are, we're going to be fine. And then finally, I would say Miss Gwen and Miss Flanagan and everybody at St. Edward's for letting him start kindergarten there and really working with us, and Jennifer and Courtney and Katie and everybody, and working all that into their day so that he can be as normal a kindergartner as he can be, not have to be reminded of differences every day, and instead can work toward being a normal kindergartner every day and on his way to first grade now. So they've all done a great job. We're lucky to have all of them on our team.
Do you want to give a personal message to Logan for him to watch one day about what a difference a year can make?
Logan, I would say that, first of all, you should be very proud of the year that you've had this year. You have had a lot of uncomfortable moments as you've had your boundaries pushed by other people or by yourself or by your parents, and it's been hard. But I hope you don't ever take any year for granted. You can always be happy that you're making progress in life generally, because you deserve the happiness that comes with that.